What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video here on EMKWAN Reviews. You're watching me, EMKWAN. And today's video is not actually the video that I was intending to put out, but it's a video that I had to put out. And those of us that are watch aficionados, are into our watches, will know that Baselworld 2018 has just begun. And Rolex have just dropped their new lineup of watches. One of those watches is a watch that a lot of us here in the Rolex community have been eagerly waiting for. Now, before I get into today's video, apt wristwatch check. I am wearing my GMT Master 2, but this is the BLNR, which is the blue and black version. So, the new watch, the new Rolex GMT Master 2, it's being referred to as a PEPSI. I'll talk about that in a moment, but it comes in stainless steel, and the reference number is 126710 BLRO. So we're getting the color combination on the bezel. It's a Cerachrome bezel of the red and the blue. A lot of people were actually expecting to see black and red as a color combination, but as always, Rolex has surprised the community. And this is very interesting because the color combination of the blue and red was something that we saw announced with the white gold version of the GMT Master 2 back in 2014. So in terms of what is the same, we get a GMT that has the same Cerachrome two-tone bi-directional bezel with the 24-hour night-day indication, given the fact that obviously this is now blue and red. But now what is new? Well, first of all, the major change is the fact that we find a Jubilee bracelet on a GMT Master 2. Now, this hasn't been the case ever since those vintage PEPSIs were released. So we're getting an oyster steel Jubilee bracelet. It comes with the traditional 5mm comfort extension. But the biggest news of what is new is not on the outside, it's actually what is in the inside. So we're getting the new caliber, the 3285, and the previous versions of the GMT, including my BLNR, has the 3186 movement. We're getting the new chronology escapement that has been added to new Rolex movements, and that actually allows for about 10 to 15% gain in efficiency. We also get a boost, a major boost to the reserve power that's available. Currently with the 3186 movement, we get around about 48 hours, but with the new 3285 movement, we're gonna get a whopping 70 hours of reserve time, which is, you know, incredible. So what do I think? Well, first of all, I have to say a big thank you to Kronos_1010. I'm gonna leave a link to his Instagram down below. Go follow him so that you're up to date with all of the new watches that are being announced there at Baselworld. I saw the Rolex website with the new images and I was just blown away. But that's that normal kind of reaction as a Rolex fan. But when I started to see some of the images come out from Baselworld on Instagram and on some of the websites, I kind of was like, okay. I had a chance to kind of calm down. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful watch. I think it's going to be incredibly popular. But having a closer look at this watch, what I'm reminded of is the white gold GMT Master 2. My understanding is they're using the exact same bezel, the blue and red bezel. And here's the thing, like I've seen the white gold a couple of times. I was always kind of amazed at how the bezel, you know, it's beautiful, but it kind of lacked that oomph for me personally. The other thing is seeing it almost feels like the same white gold model, but with a new Jubilee bracelet, obviously a hell of a lot cheaper as well. Like at first I was really into it. I've had a chance to calm down. I'm not really sure if this is gonna be a watch that I'm gonna either flip the BLNR for, or if I really want to put that additional money in and add it to my collection. Don't get me wrong, like I've said already 100 times, it is a beautiful watch. They're gonna sell these things out. But what I'm really keen to do is get my hands on this watch itself and, you know, see how it kind of talks to me. One other thing which caught my attention that actually made me look at it and consider it as another watch to add to my collection for a fraction of the price is the new Tudor Black Bay GMT. So what Rolex have done is they've done something really clever. They've added a GMT complication to the Tudor Black Bay. They've also added the same kind of PEPSI dial, PEPSI bezel kind of combo, the red and the blue, but they've added, when I look at it, it kind of reminds me of the old vintage bezels, which I really like the look of. I mean, I could add that to my collection without it kind of looking like two of the same watches. Right, that's it from me for now in this video. This is a short video with obviously announcing the news and giving you sort of a first look. If you would like to see more videos like this, remember to smash that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe to catch up with more watch related content. Leave a comment down below. What do you feel about the new Jubilee bracelet, the new selection from Rolex, particularly that PEPSI bezel? Until next time, I'm EMKWAN. Peace and blessings.